Hey Aquarius, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your end of July 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching, or you yourself, Aquarius, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right. You have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. That is your overall energy. So you could be patient right now with a situation. Three of Wands. Well, that kind of makes sense, because if currently you're waiting for something, or maybe there's some sort of expectations, the challenge is either feeling happy or getting what you want. And here's the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands in the foundation can signify that there's something here, kind of like either that you're passionate about or something that you want to start. Could even be a creative endeavor for some. But there is something here that you're waiting on. You really, for some of you, it's wanting to deeply connect with someone. Not deeply connect, but like maybe even physically connect with someone with that Ace of Wands. In the past, you could have been dealing with another air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This could just be your energy. This could be somebody who is cold, not really in their heart space. But we'll see. We'll clarify. On your mind, you have the Seven of Cups. You could be wondering if something turns into a relationship or if it turns into a healthy partnership. But on your mind, there is possibly feeling confusion. I don't think this is about options, although it could be. But again, we'll clarify. Six of Swords is your outcome. Moving on to calmer waters. So let's see. What is this Temperance energy here? Is this the overall for Aquarius? Oh, Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. You could be waiting on communication. There might have been some sort of argument or disagreement, maybe conflict, maybe competition or drama with this Five of Wands. With the Four of Pentacles, I don't know if after some sort of situation that didn't seem to align. I don't know if there was like a closing off of that. But there seems to be either waiting to see if somebody does their part or shows up, or you're waiting on some sort of communication. But this is kind of leaving you feeling stuck, maybe even overthinking. What is this Three of Wands? Why is that the current energy? Stuck. Eight of Swords. Queen of Wands. Aries, Sag, Leo again. Oh, and the Three of Swords. You have 8 and 3. There's a Five of Swords in between there. There could be a situation here that you just don't trust, or you're struggling to maybe even find your way through it. There is also this sense of confidence with this Queen of Wands, though, in the midst of whatever this is, in the midst of feeling stuck in your mind or feeling hurt. Let's see what else comes out. What is this Nine of Cups? The World, the Six of Cups, the Two of Swords. There's a Two of Cups. I'm going to throw it out there. I don't necessarily think it's a third-party situation. I mean, there could be something else that's interfering, but it doesn't have to be like, oh, it's an affair or something like that. Just because Six of Cups, Nine of Cups, there's a Three of Cups in between there. You have the Three of Wands, Three of Swords. I also feel like for some of you, either you are closing yourself off or you feel someone else is closing themselves off. because there seems to be some sort of connection here, but I don't know if it's lack of communication or feeling like things are at a stalemate. Could also be that something from the past resurfaced and that's not closed off. All right, let's see. Two of Pentacles, the Tower, and the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So in the foundation, I feel like there is this heart connection, though, with this King of Cups. I just feel like there's either a lot going on, there's a lot of ups and downs. Maybe somebody is not really prioritizing. Somebody is also kind of like, is this a good idea? Is it not? But with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like it's more of in the practical sense. And then the Tower. The Tower is either something happening all of a sudden, or it's a breakdown of something. But King of Cups, that to me, somebody has a lot of emotions. It could be they're not even expressing that or showing that. Could be that they're not saying what they really want. This could even be about healing a situation is not really turning out the way that it probably should be. Why is the King of Swords in the past? Judgment, Knight of Wands, Page of Swords. So it could be that in the past there was an opportunity to take action, but somebody kind of just sat there and they were just watching, waiting. I just spit everywhere. Somebody could have even said something, but it wasn't emotional. It could have been one of those, like, an opportunity to express how you feel about something or someone, and it was just a very cold interaction or communication. It wasn't really, like, delivering anything that would help the situation manifest into something better. Let's see what else is here. Why is the Seven of Cups on your mind? Eight of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Wow, 10 of Cups. This is definitely about some sort of connection or partnership, whether you're in this relationship, wanting to be in this relationship, or just a connection in general. There is a bit of like, is this going to start? Is this going to be a new beginning? Is this going to be something solid, committed? For some of you, you might be thinking, do I emotionally detach myself? Do I, express my own feelings? What is the Six of Swords? For some of you, you want to know, like, you're asking yourself if you take someone's word, like, is this person honest? Do I accept their apology? Let's see, Sun, Fool, Queen of Swords. Okay, your outcome is literally not taking any more BS. If you have to walk away from something for your own good, for your own peace, for you not to be involved with some sort of situation that you just don't trust, or you feel used in, or you feel defeated in, I feel like you ultimately make a decision that's very clear and is based on your own happiness. With this Queen of Swords, this is somebody who's seeing things pretty clearly. Like, she's getting the information and she's basically digesting it and seeing it for what it is. Empress, the Strength card, the Nine of Swords, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. So there is still the, okay, so I almost feel like this is a bit of a battle of, kind of like getting clarity of knowing your own worth, when you need to hold back, when you need to move on. Although there is still kind of like these either lingering thoughts or self-doubt or maybe worries or anxieties or whatever, but ultimately the goal for you is to feel secure, to be in a relationship that there is this sense of happiness and feeling ultimately secure, like where there's no questioning anything. There's just a sense of ease and calm. Like there's no looking over your shoulder. There is no questioning. There's a sense of certainty. If you are dealing with a third party situation, I feel like you ultimately, I feel like you ultimately look towards what makes you feel like you're not an option. Although it is ending with this Three of Cups here. Yeah, there's a bit of a holding back here. What's right? What's fair? What's wrong? You don't want to be in the sense of like feeling let down. Disappointed. I feel like this is kind of, I'm going to say that this is going to be the theme for end of July. Because Capricorn had something similar where it's like, okay, I see things clearly and I'm not going to like engage in something that I know I'm just going to be stressed out in, that just doesn't make logical sense. Let's take out an oracle card for you. What is the advice and clarity for Aquarius? Prayer and recovery. Okay. Let's see. So this says, actually, let me read the story first. An old man, can you guys see? Yeah. An old man sits on his porch with his grandson, sipping lemonade and reminiscing. He wanted to be a traveling preacher. He'd been all set to leave home, but his father reminded him to pray for guidance. That very night, his father died, and the man realized that Spirit was telling him to stay. Now his grandson appreciates the lemonade, and the old man smiles. He never regretted staying on the farm. Cool lemonade is a reminder that there is always a plan. If you were sidetracked from your plan, then you will be guided back to your true calling. If my most powerful thoughts are a form of prayer, how can I live in active prayer? The key words are clarity, destiny, authenticity. All prayers are answered. Following where life leads. Being of service and fulfillment. Inquiry and original thoughts are inspired by the angels in lemon yellow. Cut through and face the truth. And surrender to a higher calling. This is a collaboration here and a willingness to change one's mind. Try letting go of control. So your next card is recovery. Greta wakes to find painful childhood memories all around her room. In the distance appears a huge wooden door with a white light streaming through the keyhole. As Greta tries to gather up her painful memories, they melt and form a great lilac key. She places the key in the lock and a wave of fear engulfs her. The door opens and the pain and fear recede. Clarity comes. Survival is no longer enough. Once the key has been used to open the door, you will have a new way of living, one without keys. Where you are heading, there are no locks. It is time to recover a part of me that has been dormant. Am I ready to live an inspired future? Keywords are genuineness, regeneration, understanding, facing fears, wounding is strength, courage to face pain, awakening greatness. Lilac offers detachment as you allow yourself to see the big picture. What once may have been immaturity is now about growing into a new partnership with spirit. Step back and allow your angels to bring healing to you. I feel like both of these cards are both about clarity and really stepping into this different way of doing things. So if you just thought of, okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is almost like, okay, let's step back. Let's actually really think about this. Let me maybe ask for guidance. Maybe say a prayer. Maybe do set out an intention. There's something a little bit deeper that comes with these messages as opposed to, hey, just wait and see what the universe has for you. Because there seems to be kind of like a new, almost like shifting to a different, I'm not going to say different timeline or personality. It's more of like, you know, when you grow up, you start to see things differently. And that's what these two cards seem like they're saying. There's something here where kind of like either you closed off some sort of cycle or lesson is learned or whatever, how you want to put it. But something changes where you start to see things differently, clearly, and more aligned with who you are. So, Aqua, if it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.